Hey guys, welcome back to Calm Acres. It is officially the start to weekend number 2 here. And I realized after last weekend I really didn't give you much of a tour of the outside of the property. So I'm gonna do that now and then I'm gonna show you what I have going on the inside. Okay, so here is the front of the house. Plywood up there was from when we were doing ceiling tear out. We had those covering the floor, so that's just plywood from there. The outside of the house is actually in really good shape. The roof is newer. We have this big giant sycamore tree in the front, which is beautiful. I do have to have some of it cut off the house. There's just a couple little branches hanging on there, so that'll come down. We had a new septic put in the spring before we bought it, so this is all tore up ground here, which we'll let settle over the winter time, and then hopefully next spring we'll be able to kind of flatten that out. There's Libs, Addie. So this will be the west side of the house. Have some beautiful old trees on the property. Lots of pine and spruce trees there, I believe. This is what I call the shop, I guess. Just a nice metal building, a couple overhead doors on it. Probably keep my truck and trailer parked in there. It's in pretty good shape for its age. I believe it was built sometime in the 60s out of creosote poles. And it still smells like creosote in here, but the concrete floor is really nice. The girls and their lawnmower. Practice some driving skills. And then here's the barn that's original to the property. Built somewhere around 1890. Yeah, we gotta go shut that door. You guys want to show us upstairs what you guys did?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
There's still stuff up there though.
So so this is pretty cool in here. I assume by how this was built, they had livestock in here at one time. Lots of stuff left in here still.
Dad.
That's okay. All right, Addie, take us up to the hay loft.
No, I'm going after you.
Oh, Liv's gonna go. So this is our only way of getting up. I'm gonna build some steps up here because the kids are gonna make this their playhouse.
But still has a bunch of stuff up here.
Yeah, this property had lots of stuff in here, so there still is quite a bit in here, but we've actually cleaned a lot out.
Look, we decorated.
The kids decorated, but all in all, this is in really good shape. There's no holes in the floor, and
We have some giant one over there. We have a brother, and this is his place.
they've made some play space up here already out of the stuff that's been left up here. So the creativity, yeah, it's okay. That's just the knot that fell out. The creativity is already flowing, so at some point I'm gonna get up there and probably get that old hay trolley down whenever I feel like it, and maybe make a light out of it. So this really cool old barn. It's in really good shape, so we'll have fun up here, I'm sure. So out of the barn, this has kind of been our junk pile so far, just a lean-to off the back of the barn, obviously not original, but our property, yeah, old stuff. Our property extends out there to where that corn stalk is standing there still.
Let's go out
And
there.
over, so. And then this is the detached garage. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but probably find something. Just have lots of stuff that we're moving in here right now. So it's got an attic space up there. Oh yeah, we can't miss Ralph. This is a mummified cat, and it was actually up there when we first moved in, and the homeowners knew about it. This was their old cat, and I took him down, and we're gonna let Ralph live on up there on that shelf. Beautiful, beautiful cat. Crazy. That's not my car. Yeah. This is the outside, should be the east side, just attached to garage, and then kind of a nice little patio area out here. Looks like the kids have already found something to try to play with. Yep. Yep, we have some nice trees, as I mentioned, apple trees on the property.
That's our only big hill that we can climb up.
Yeah, pretty flat, really, which is okay by me. Easier to mow. So, and then the back side The garage does have a drive-through area there, so I'm not sure we'll be serving any Big Macs out of it though. So that's it. Let's head inside and I'm gonna show you what we've got going on inside. Okay, so back inside, I have my temporary wall up here because the wall behind it is gonna be gone here soon. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. Hopefully no big issues, but there's gonna be a beam that'll just go right across that, and that'll open this all up. That also includes this wall, which is in our little butler's pantry here, as you can see. So that wall is gonna be gone. And I did want to show you this. This is the old light that ran off of gas. You can see there's a valve here that turned the gas on and off. I can't imagine how old this blue light is, or the blue shade is, glass shade, but it's got to be really old. So I'm gonna try to get that off there before I start going at it, so this thing doesn't fall off the wall, and hopefully we'll give you a little bit of an update here when we're done demoing. Welcome back, guys. Sunday morning here. Went to church, got a little worship in this morning. Needed that. It was a late night last night. I didn't really have time to do any more videos, so this morning I came back. I've got to get some stuff done here this morning so we can get some of this buttoned up. It's kind of chilly in here, as you can see. We opened the ceiling up, so this will be kind of a vaulted look here. That was not really in the plans, but that's what it used to look like. That area is going to stay, because that eventually will turn into the bathroom, of course. Nobody wants to walk in and have to see somebody going to the bathroom. So that's where we're at. We will try to get this beam up here today and get a few things buttoned up here, some insulation up that way. It doesn't get too cold in here. Don't want to let all that heat out the roof. So that's where that beam will be. As you can see, that's where the wall once was. From this view, that was that wall had that old light, or yeah, gas light on it. So that temporary wall will come out here in just a minute after I get this beam put up right there. So did run into these. I figured there was going to be something in this wall that I didn't really want to move, which there it is. Those are the hot water lines. The water heater lines running upstairs to Maddox's radiator. So those will just stay. I'm not really too concerned about it. I'll put make that kind of a decorative column there, which that'll kind of help carry that load on that beam anyways. So not too concerned about it. And then eventually I'll get a wall put up across there and make that bathroom nice and secure for people to use. That way we don't have to walk in the back door and have the bathroom. So a little bit of work here to do this morning. I'm gonna try not to have it be quite so late of a night. Hopefully everything goes as planned. We'll keep you posted. Well, looks like we're putting a wrap on weekend number 2 here. My back's tired. Clearly having a bad hair day. And I'm ready for some stuff to start being buttoned up here. So as you can see, our kitchen is completely open now. And it's good to have that beam in. I got that temporary wall taken out. And then we did some insulating. Need to get a little bit more done, but anyways, got these ceilings all vaulted, which is going to be kind of cool, I think. Give it a good, nice open feel. So I think next comes a little electricity, little electrician's work coming in next week, and then I'll be able to start hanging some drywall and start getting some stuff put back together. Closing date on our current house is December 5th. So we've got a little over a month to button all this stuff up. So starting to get down to crunch time. Also, big shout out to my students at Miller Middle School. What's up, y'all?